Hello all. We are what we repeatedly do. Once we are adopted by a habit, then it becomes one of our automatic works in our daily life. It has been possible by one of the parts in the brain called the basal gland. Your brain forms neuronal connections based on what you repeatedly do. It makes our habit of regular activities such as autopilot. Successful or unsuccessful depends on the result of our habits. Some good habits can improve our health, our work, and our life in general, and some bad habits can make us worse condition. So keep a self-note on what habit you are getting formed. There is also a myth that the habit can be formed in 21 days. But this myth can work for certain kinds of habits, in other words, easy habits. For example, if you are practicing to drink a glass of water after getting up from the bed in the morning, this kind of easy habit can able to adopt in 21 days. On average, it takes 66 days to form a new habit, and it varies depending on the kind of habit, the behavior of the person, and the circumstance. Many times we take a resolution of developing new habits, but when time passes, our priority on this resolution reduces. So we cannot able to make it happen. To overcome this, we can follow some methods to develop some good habits that necessarily need for our growth. These methods can be divided into 4. They are cue, craving, response, and finally, rewards. Let's start with cue, that is kind of trigger. When your phone rings, you attend the call to speak. Here the phone acts as a trigger to make you attend the call. Likewise, we can make certain cues for ourselves related to our habits. This cue triggers our brain to initiate a behavior. This trigger can either be internal or external. For example, if you want to form a new habit of doing exercise, you can place an alarm on your phone at 5 p.m. to remember you that you should do exercise at 5 p.m. This is the external kind of initial trigger for your workout. Or, if you want to form a habit of reading books, you can paste some reading motivational quotes in front of your reading table. This quote must be in the way that after seeing it, you should realize that practicing reading books is more important. For example, you can paste a quote similar to this. The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go. By Dr. Seuss. And you can also follow some internal triggers like, if you want to make a habit of drinking water after brushing your teeth, you can connect the habit of drinking water with brushing. So while brushing teeth, you get and remember that you should drink water after brushing. It makes you feel that brushing teeth is incomplete without drinking water. This lets the trigger for your new behavior be something you already do, without thinking about it. The next is craving. Craving is a motivational force behind the habit. We are trying to form a habit because of the changes that deliver to ourselves. For example, we go for jogging to make us fit and healthy. People think of being fit, push themselves to go jogging or doing exercise. This sense of fitness makes them do this. Response. The response is what you perform to make your habit into reality. You need both mental and physical strength to form your habit, and the spending of strength may vary depends on the difficulty level of your habit. For the difficulty level, you need to spend most of your strength. Your ability also plays a major role. If you are not that much of the ability to form a new difficult habit, then there is a probability of giving up. Then how difficult habits are formed. Some simple tips to keep moving on, to form difficult habits. 1. Always remember the sense of craving for your habit. 2. You cannot achieve it in a single day. Just move step by step, like each day with a little progress. In other words, you can take a baby step on your habits. 3. Get motivated. As time passes, a small change can make a big difference. And the final step is to reward yourself. Habits would not be ended without rewarding a prize at the end. If your habit does not give a good result, then there is a less probability of sticking towards it. To avoid this, you can reward yourself for doing your habits. These rewards can be so simple, such as self-talk like, "Yeah, good, you have done a good job," or "Great man, you are going ahead." Or you may ask your girlfriend or boyfriend or family members to encourage you. People love helping others and making them feel good, especially when someone is near and dear to their heart. Due to rewarding yourself, you will get the reward of your habits. That is the result of your habits. In this conclusion point, let's see the steps of the habit formation cycle in short. Cue. The trigger that initiates the behavior. Carving. Feel the sense of change to yourself due to the new habit. Response. The actual behavior you perform to make your habit into reality. Rewards. Rewarding yourself to stick toward the habit. You follow these steps to form a new habit, and share your experience in the comment. Or if you already formed a successful habit with any other methods, you can share it with us in the comment. Thank you.